YouTube and Twitch. Hope y'all are doing wonderful tonight. We got Green White Heliod Company on the menu. Fresh off the back of a couple of 3-2s and a 2-3. Still learning how to figure out the nuances of the deck, the sideboarding, the sequencing. You know, those sorts of things that if you're new to a deck, you take a second and have to figure out. So, 15 games deep with a roughly even record. I feel pretty good about the deck. We're going to keep trying, keep learning. Apparently, it is still the best deck in the format, so we're going to figure out why. And with that, away we go. Round 1. Fight. And I mean, as I am still new to the deck, I'm not 100% sure of the original player's mindset and thought processes when it came to that sort of stuff. Already our hands are looking better than last league, so I really do appreciate the suggestion. Yeah, we're going to play Noble Hierarch turn 1 against the Mountain. I know it's going to get shocked. Lava Dart even. So this is just the red prowess deck, I guess. Pretty not great keep for them, right? Triple mountain action. We looking at a blood moon? We are. So I'm going to go fetch a plains. We don't get to play Skyclave Apparition, but we do still get to Eladamari's Call. I'm guessing Heliod's still just the best answer there. Canopy, Heliod. Our hand's really good. Bone Crusher Giant, sure. Come on, land. That is a walking ballista. Don't like that. Second we hit another forest. Maybe I should have just gotten forest with Let's play this walking ballista. And hopefully they either sacrifice a mountain to kill it, or we get to attack with it and give it lifelink, and then go infinite from there. The chances of it surviving are pretty slim. They do have cards like Firebolt, which is very weird. I've seen Firebolt, Lava Dart, now Bone Crusher, and Bone Crusher Giant. They've just got a lot of recursive burn spells, so. Alright, land please, off of the top. Just a solid Blood Moon deck, I'm guessing. Got a Lightning Bolt and another Mountain. Half expecting to see Scred somewhere along the lines. Another uncastable. Can't throw Walking Ballista out under this Lightning Bolt. So we're just going to keep passing until we hit a land. Whichever land we get the option to hit, I would hope that it's a forest. But we do have a lot of non-basics as well. Just as long as we hit that fourth land and we can company, I think we'll be okay. Obosh into their hand. That is a Arbor Elf, so not great. Not great. I think this might be a situation where where we aren't able to do the infinite damage combo. I was really hoping excuse me. I was hoping that they would Lava Dart Walking Ballista, and that would be out of the way for this Arbor Elf. But now they can Flame Bolt and Lava Dart, so... Yeah, we have to block with Walking Ballista. Get a point of damage out of it, and hopefully they don't kill Arbor Elf, but they probably kill Arbor Elf. No, they just kill us instead. Because Obosh is good. So we got stuck on 3 lands that game. Hoping and praying we'd draw the 4th land at any point, but did not. Instead, we kind of just got owned. Arbor Elf and Noble Hierarch are nothing but lightning rods here, so I'm looking to cards like activated ability of your opponents. Definitely looking at just Path to Exile and Giant Killer, I guess. Hex Drinker's not going to do a whole lot of good for us. So they're going to be able to kill it before it gets any bigger. Veil of Summer doesn't give us pro red. Scavenging Ooze might gain us a little bit of life, but at the end of the day, that hand was pretty bad. Let's go ahead and just cut these. Sure, they're lightning rods, but... Okay, so round 1. I don't like Hex Drinker because, like, it's gonna die before it can get any bigger. It's 8 levels. Obosh. Red. Taking an L. Okay. We're on the play. Come on, Utopia Sprawl into let's get it. We can't keep a hand like this. We can keep a hand like this, though. Let's send Path to Exile back because I think we can combo off before that. Get white out of that. Let's go ahead and get Heliod onto the battlefield. Actually, I need to play Ranger Captain to get in front of this Soulscar Mage number 1. And number 2, if they have Blood Moon, I won't be able to cast it. So we'll get it out there. Got a Swift Spear. We have an attack. We do not. Another good reason for putting out Ranger Captain. Skyclave Apparition. Seems real good. Can't get a planes with this, so that's a little disappointing. Lightning Bolt's probably going to kill this here, so let's Skyclave Apparition and take that. No, Anthony, let's actually start setting our combo up. Let's progress our actual game plan here. Maybe. We're not attacking with the Ranger Captain. We're gonna keep it on the sidelines here. See what happens. Okay, they don't have a bolt, or at least didn't want to use it at the end step there. Pillage. That is both intriguing and... what? I guess it comes in from the sideboard. Still don't feel any attacks coming in. Go grab another Temple Garden. Nice. Gonna Eladamri's Call to go get Conclave Mentor so that we can pop off with less mana. It's going to be very important because while I don't think that they are a I'm glad I did not I guess you're right. If we grab Spike Feeder, that gives us infinite life post Skyclave Apparition. So unless they have a second one. No, I think Conclave Mentor is still the call. That keeps us popping off a little lower. We can Skyclave Apparition this turn. Lava Dart. It's going to die, so we're going to go ahead and prevent them from playing that second Lava Dart there. We just natty drew Spike Feeder anyway. Skyclave hit Ferocidon. Ouch. Take that out. Cross our fingers hoping we don't die to their play. And then gain infinite life. Or an arbitrarily large amount. Six. Okay. Okay. I only have 2 cards left. And they're tapping out. They are tapping out. Feels good. Let's make their day not good. Let's gain infinite life. They have an untapped mountain and a card in hand. Not excited about that. Man, the second I do this and they kill it, we're donezo. So they protected themselves. But I have to do it at some point. Maybe they don't have it and they just pulled a really good bluff. Because now they only have 1 card in hand. Nice. Let's go. Oh, Anthony, you dummy dumb. They have Lava Dart in their graveyard and it's a 1-1. And it's a 1-1, folks. It's going to be a great way to start a YouTube video there. Punting away around to Obosh Red by sacrificing. Okay. To be fair, I guess we can just gain 2 more life. Put a couple counters on Heliod, not that that matters. We're still dead, I'm pretty sure. Because Firebolt deals 2, that's making this 2, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dead. Alright, well. Honestly, though, like, what else could we have done there? Couldn't Conclave Mentor and hold up Path. Walking Ballista doesn't do anything, so I think we just did what we could. Alright. Welcome, YouTube, to round 2 of our league with Green-White Heliod. Our first round did not go great. We 0-2'd against Mono Red Obosh. Just wasn't able to put it together. But here, we are on the play. We have 3 great cards in our opener and our infinite life combo. So we're going to keep. Hopefully we can play this one out and not make nearly the amount of mistakes that we have made so far. But, hey. As long as we learn from those mistakes and don't repeat them, we're good to go, right? Guiltleaf Palace. Big old flare gun shooting up saying, hey, we're elves. Nettle Sentinel's going to reveal so that that's untapped. We're going to go get Temple Garden, not pay any life, and move on to the next turn. Forest Conclave Mentor, because we don't need to call yet. The Domry's call is going to be picking up whatever we need to get the rest of the way through. Obviously going to send the Nettle Sentinel into the combat zone before playing anything. Mystic. Really hope this next card is awesome. Sweet, we get the next turn in before anything else happens. Love it. Let's shock ourselves for Heliod. No, Spike Feeder, Anthony, Spike Feeder. It's going to get an extra counter. Making it a 3/3, keeping them from wanting to attack with Nettle Sentinel. Okay. Westvale Abbey. That is a cool addition to the Elves deck. I'm a fan of that. Sure. You go ahead. That's so cool. I'm on board for that. Uh-oh. Collected Company before the end of the combat. Clever. Maybe they get an Archdruid and make it a little bit more. Shaman of the Pack. And Heritage Druid. Hit us for 4. Then another 2. Have a Dwynen's Elite. Alright, so we gotta hope that... Oh yeah, Linvala is definitely coming in, Nugget. Turning off all these tap mana abilities. Alright, we get to untap. Get to play Heliod, the Sun Crowned. And go infinite. Save targets. Always yield. Cool thing about this is we can make each of these creatures arbitrarily large, because every time I'm activating this, I'm getting an extra counter. Making each of my creatures arbitrarily large. But since this is Moto, we have to sit here and click through each of these things one at a time. Okay. Our opponent figured out what's going on, and thankfully they decided that they did not want any part of that. Alright, Linvala coming in. Damping Sphere coming in. Maybe only 2 Damping Spheres and 3 Path to Exiles. Ranger Captain, not really great at doing anything but tutoring up Walking Ballista, which is an important card, but I think we got to figure something else out. Turns out Infinite Life is good enough, so we definitely want to hold on to as much of that as possible. Conclave Mentor being part of that equation definitely helped that out, but we got to find room for 6 cards, and that is not easy. Do we cut a Heliod? Yeah. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, because it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to win the game through the combo. We can hit it up the other way. Another way. Double damping sphere. Yeah, that's shipped. Good God. This is also pretty bad. So we're going to also ship. Our opponent's on the mulligan train with us, so this is going to be a fair match, I guess. Gonna send path and callback. I don't want to path to exile anything they do. We've got Temple Garden as our forest. So that's great news. That means we're going to get the Skyclave Apparition, their 3-drop. Skyclave Apparition is a busted magic card. It is so good. Shaman of the Pack. Are they going to go ahead and jam that down our throat? Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's get that Shaman of the Pack out of here and see what else they have in their hand, because this Collected Company is going to be really good. They were smart. They suspected that we had a Skyclave Apparition and played the worst of the 2 3-drops that was in their hand. Clever opponent. Love that kind of play. We're going to go ahead and hit Temple Garden and shock. I want to go ahead and get our Collected Company. Maybe trying to hit a Skyclave Apparition so that we can turn off Realm Walker as quickly as possible. We do. What else do we want to hit, though? Because there's that. We have Auriok Champion. We've already got one of those. Conclave Mentor, Spike Feeder, or Ranger Captain. Probably Spike Feeder. There we go. Eat that Realm Walker. And then that opens up attacks with our Skyclave Apparition. One point of damage at a time. And our opponent is not happy with their draw, I guess, or cannot do anything with it. We're hitting Verdant Catacombs. Play our Auriok Champion here. They've got a company. Good timing on their part there. What does their company look like here? We got a Dwynen's Elite and an Archdruid. That's pretty darn good. I am not excited about that. We're going to Verdant Catacombs. Let's go ahead and hit a forest, I guess, and get this Damping Sphere down. We're only looking at 1 card a turn. There's a good chance that they start balling out, and Damping Sphere will at least slow that down a touch. Twinen's Elite makes it not worth attacking here. And our opponent, Logan Peterson, we're going to see how... Ooh, Elvish Warmaster. That's scary. Elves gain +2/+2 and Death Touch. Absolutely yes. We're going to auto-yield to that shortly. That takes 7. Oh no, Heritage Druid 2. Always yes. Always yield. That gives them that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can activate Warmaster with Archdruid, so they're getting 5, 9 in here. Oh, yeah. If they only want to get 3 in, then fine. Come on, deck. Let's go. I 100% agree. It is starting to do a little bit of that liggity lagging. No reason to attack. And then we die. We need to figure out a way to get one more draw step. If we can get one more draw step, we can gain an arbitrarily large enough amount of life to get this game over with. I'm very confused. I think the only reason I would not activate there is Collected Company. Am disappoint. Could have held it, should have held it, didn't. Alright, maybe our opponent will give us one more turn. I'm not sure, but they might just be getting us whittled down so that if they do want to activate it, it just gets all of us dead. Or they're playing okay. I mean, we keep gaining life from Ariok Champion. I'm being blown away by this. I'm very happy by these choices, but also very confused. Let's go, deck. Come on. Walking Ballista. That is a great card. I'm very, 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 very happy to see that card. So we're going to tap... I'm going to cancel that because we have to tap that first and then untap it. So that's 2/2, 3/3, 4/4. think if I take too much time here, they'll see what's up. So I need to kind of... No, but then that'll give them their turn to be able to activate it in Hermes. Okay. Huh. All right, Heliod, where are you, buddy? I need a Heliod. Do not need them to have another Archdruid. Finally read their card. Oh boy. Oh, blocks there, blocks there, blocks there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Blocks there. No, I have to kill Archdruid. I have to sacrifice Walking Ballista. Hotch W. Thank you for that. Gotta be loosey-goosey. Alright. Alright. Loosey-goosey. Loosey-goosey. I think since we have to sacrifice the Walking Ballista, we can make blocks with it as well. I don't want to block with Ariok Champion, though. Okay. There. And then pop. Pop. This solves a lot of problems, but leaves quite a few still. Leaves quite a few still. Come on, Heliod. Off the top, finally. Let's go. That's another spike feeder. It's not super terrible. I'm not excited about it. Certainly would not have been my first choice. But we do have their Archdruid off the battlefield. And have things going a little better than... Certainly they were. Opponent had us dead. Several times over. Probably has us dead here again. Nope, that is not what I want to do with that land. Let's give the wrong creature pumps. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Still very, very dead. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can gain 4 life off of that. That'll buy us another turn. Alright, deck. We've been waiting for Heliod for so long. Can we please have a Heliod? That's certainly close. That is not a Heliod. None of this is a Heliod. Am oh so disappointed. Obviously Archdruid's the card we gotta pull. Man. Clawing and scraping. Trying to find our way through this. Our opponent has been drawing well and keeping us busy, but we have been drawing well as well and answering promptly. But not quite as whole in our answers as I would like. I mean, that's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't gain enough life to be able to pull that off. So we're dead. Finally. Man. Hard fought. Our opponent gave us a couple of chances, though. So we got game 1. That was game 2. What are we doing about game 3? Besides putting our 4th Heliod back in. I want the other path to exile as well, and Giant Killer is going to be surprisingly an option. Don't think Damping Sphere was good enough. Get that Arbor Elf back in here that we cut for whatever reason. I'm not sure what else to cut. There we go. All right, so let's draw a busted hand this time. Come on, hand, let's go. Be absolutely nutty. Let's go. That is nowhere near the nuttiness. Get that out of here. Let's go. That is much better. Yeah. So we're going to Ariok Champion on turn 2. And then Skyclave Apparition, their 3-drop. Just like we did last time. Don't think we want to attack. Honestly, we should have. There's the Shock. The Elvish Mystic number 2. We'll get an opportunity to fix that. Heritage Druid into... Always yes. Always yield. Archdruid. Izuri Renegade Leader. A card very much well worth Skyclave Apparitioning. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get some damage. Every point counts. Shaman of the Pack hurt. Ouch. We've got Champion to hold Shaman of the Pack off. Yeah, we're definitely restarting the client after this game. So we're going to get this Heritage Druid off the battlefield. They're going to collect a company. That's a good collected company. An Archdruid and a Shaman of the Pack? Come on. Ay, ay, ay. I need to see what we're going to draw anyway. Like, not going to catch me attacking with this nonsense. Let's... Come on, deck. We could have had a way better draw than this, but here we are. I want collected company off the top. Let's go. Come on. All right, I need all of you to put together your thought power and get me a collected company into Heliod Spike Feeder. Boy, do I need that. One, 3, 3. Come on, y'all. That's not a collected company. Unfortunate. Alright, well, this round did not go the way we wanted it to either. Man. I'm sorry, folks. I really wish I could put up a better result for you. Deck kind of let us down. Heliod was very shy this round. We got to infinite on round or in game 1, but not working out this time. Yeah. GG's. Alright, YouTube and Twitch, thank you for being here. Beginning of round 3. We finally have what I think is one of the best hands we've opened up with so far. This league we have paired up against some weird decks that I haven't seen in a hot second. I'm excited to see them though, because that means people are experimenting and having fun. We played against Obosh Red round 1 and Green Black Elves round 2. Unfortunately, we are in the O2 bracket, so... Alright, Inquisition. That is exactly what we wanted to see. Goodbye, Heliod. I'm sorry. Thank you for at least starting up with us. Anyway, let's draw another one. Put it into play. Negative. Okay. Let's go ahead and Conclave Mentor, fetch up a basic forest with Verdant Catacombs, and Sprawl itself. I want to make sure that I actually hit forest. Getting white extra. Alright, well, here we are. Playing against some Jund. Getting our Conclave Mentor lightning bolted. Drawing absolute garbage. Love it. We got another Inquisition. We're going to fetch here. Bring Temple Garden into play tapped. And yield as our opponent rips our last card out of our hand. Feels good. Alright, let's give them a target for Fatal Push or Lightning Bolt. Spectacular. Liliana doesn't really do much against us at this point. Our hand is often not very full at this interval. I'm very happy to report that Heliod is going to make the battlefield. Liliana, huh? What's the other card? Yeah, positive top decks instead of garbage. Oh man, I knew it was a Bloodbraid Elf. This is such a good hand for our opponent too. bolted us. Man. Not sure how that helps this deck. Thank you. All right. Well, let's get some good top decks here. Come on now. Crocs is really good. Yeah, no, our hand got ripped apart, and I think it's a day late and a dollar short for me to be playing this deck. I did alright yesterday because people were still not quite adapting to it. But today is a new day, and a lot of people are making sure that they are capable of playing well against it. Veil of Summers, Giant Killer, and a couple of paths. Cutter Ranger, a Feeder, a Mentor, an Elf, and a Hierarch. As a combo deck, decks like Jund always prey on this style of deck. So fire draw from our opponents, like absolute gas. Double Inquisition into Liliana, locking us out of our hand basically to finish off the curve. They ripped a Bloodbraid Elf into another Bolt. Our opponents have continuously had quite the draws, so we'll try to learn what we can, take our lumps, and move forward. Again, I'm not excited about diluting the deck too much, which is why I'm not bringing in too many more cards. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure that this deck is as big a boogeyman as it was at the beginning of the week. People are figuring out how to play against it, what their best plans are from those archetypes, and executing accordingly. So our Elves opponent was able to keep good hands and go faster. We diluted ourselves too much and weren't able to execute our combo as well. And our openers have just been very lackluster. Like, we have 2 lands. Honestly, the contents of the rest of the hand don't matter a whole lot because of how many discard spells our opponents play. So, alright, Nugget, thank you for coming out and hanging out, and I really appreciate your constant support. I really do. It makes it worth it. So thank you as always. I'm looking forward to your subscriber submission. I'll mention more of that in just a moment. Yeah, so the 24th is the next subscriber day. So if you are a subscriber to this channel, I will take your deck submission and we'll talk about it, and I'll play it through some games. And if I feel confident with it, I'll run it through a league. Give you some suggestions on what I think it could use, what I got out of that league or those games, and yeah, hopefully that's useful to you. But still haven't received a whole lot of submissions. JP put something together, but I have to take a much closer look at it and haven't had the opportunity just yet. So well, our opponent didn't Thoughtseize us on turn 1, so that's spectacular. We also did not draw a third land, which is not spectacular. Okay, there's the Inquisition. Might grab the Path to keep us from being able to path our Conclave Mentor to get to our third land. I'd be real disappointed if I had to do that. No, they're going to grab the combo piece. That makes more sense. We're going to draw the other combo piece, though. So, hoorah! Go ahead and get them closer to dead, because I'd much rather them be closer to dead than... and actually trying to play their Death Shadows so that we can get them Skyclave Apparitioned. They're not playing Death Shadow, Anthony. They're just regular Jund. They are just regular old Jund. Alright, we got Liliana showing up. Is that what's going on here? Liliana, make me sacrifice. If that's the case, we'll path. Renin 6. Alright. Fatal Push. We're going to go ahead and path. I'm going to grab a Plains. Let's just go ahead and Skyclave Apparition. Get Renin 6 off the table. I don't want to company just yet. Thoughtseize might take it, though. I'd be a little disappointed, but I also wanted to get Renin 6 off the table. And honestly, I think Walking Ballista would be the card they take. Discard or sacrifice? Sacrifice. Grab Temple Garden, have it enter tapped. I think it's time for company. Ranger Spike Feeder. We'll grab Giant Killer. Yield. Probably discarding Giant Killer. That's unfortunate. Kind of wanted Heliod there. Where's Heliod? Seriously, though. Heliod has been MIA. These rounds have just been not great without him. I know he's a god, but you know, we're playing cards with him to play cards with him, not to, you know, talk about drawing him. We already planned about this. Since it's a silly adventure card. Anyway, let's make this happen. We're still there. We're still there. Not good. That's okay, we're gonna draw a Heliod. Boom. Just in time, Veil of Summer. Thanks for being here. Give me that Tommy. Give me that Tomagolf. Alright, so Liliana's going to make a sacrifice a creature or discard. I'm going to have to discard Veil of Summer. Hey, there's a Heliod. And there is too. And there is too. Nice. Okay, so we're fighting hard. We're fighting hard. We're fighting hard. Getting lucky, fighting hard. On the draw. Don't think we want to change anything. So let's keep it as is. All right. Can we win game 2? The answer is yes, because we did. So let's win game 3. Jund usually has so many answers, and we're just hoping that we can present more problems than they have answers for. Liliana's pretty good at that. They constantly have thought seizes and inquisitions to rip everything. Excuse me, out of our hand before we're able to do anything with it. So we gotta hope that our top decks are good. I think we're actually going to cut Eladamiri's Call for the third Path to Exile, since we saw Ashiok. Them not allowing us to search our library is a big deal. Alright, well, we have to mulligan. can't keep going. Those are usually not great. And we don't get thought seized. Yay! Okay, land. Not quite. Come on, land. Come on, land. No thought seize. No thought seize. Always thought seize. Spectacular. Okay, so this we have hope here. We have hope here. That's for Skyclave Apparition to be able to snatch Ren in 6. Maybe we draw a land and get to Company instead. Nope. We draw a second Skyclave Apparition. Ren! Hello! How are you tonight? Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. Fatal Push. They've got a 2/2 now. And not the fun pink frilly dancing kind. The grizzly bear gonna kill me kind. I don't understand why they think Ashiok is good against us. I'm doing pretty good. I would be better if we could have a better result with our games. But we fought and clawed and scratched as hard as we could. We've made a few mistakes, but our top decks have just not been great. So we're trying. We're going to get there, though. I'm excited for it. Going to make us sacrifice a creature? Oh. Intriguing. I'm going to discard one of these collected companies because Skyclave Apparition can answer Liliana. I don't care to trade tokens with them. Yes! Okay. Let's grab Arbor Elf and Skyclave Apparition. Eat Liliana. And attack. Feels good. Tarmogoyf, and we have a third Skyclave Apparition for that. We hit the 4 Skyclave Apparitions in our library. That feels good. They're not going to attack because they're going to want to upgrade one of these. Let's do that. Unfortunately, since I grabbed Forest instead of Plains or a Temple Garden, I'm unable to cast Ariok Champion as well. Oh, goodness. That is phenomenally good. That is really, really good. I'm unhappy with how good that is. Oh, yikes. All right, deck. That company was garbage. They're all gonna die. Put them a little lower. Let's go. Let's top deck a Heliod or a third company. I mean, we've already been exceptionally blessed by drawing 4 Skyclave apparitions, so we can't complain too much. It is unfortunate that we're in the situation we're in, but situation was much, much worse a few seconds ago, and is still not great for us. Plus, Jund is just a really bad matchup for creature combo decks anyway. They constantly have... They're good against combos and creature decks, so all of their answers are answers. And when we're top decking lands, like, we are bosses at it, instead of spells that can interact with our opponent, then we just lose games. So unfortunately, we're looking like we're going to put another 2-3 on the board, hopefully. Because I think this one is... pretty bad off. Block Goyf, block there. Yeah. Yeah, bad matchups for us all around. That's pretty good. That does get us Giant Killer. Okay. Okay. That was a great top deck. Feeling a little more hopeful. That was an excellent top deck. I mean, unfortunately, I'm obligated to block there. Just really hope that's not a Liliana. Cleansing Wildfire. Come on, top decks. Okay, so we gain a life. Okay. We've got blocks there. Take 5. Go to 1. Hope that's not Lightning Bolt. Oh, hey, it's Ren and 6. That still kills us. Disappointed. It is. It is. I really think we need to keep better hands than this. Like, see, this is good. It's actually terrible, but it has Arbor Elves. It has mana-ish. That is an early day. But I'm off at 3 and have the afternoon to do what I please. Okay, so Speaker of the Heavens. We get to Collected Company next turn? For what that's worth? Soul Sisters. Conclave Mentor, Skyclave Apparition. Okay, and we will snatch that Soul Sister off of the battlefield. 4 dogs. Testing the Boogeyman? Just wait a month and you'll have a whole new format, right? 4 dogs, you are correct. That is often how it goes. Let's go ahead and send this Arbor Elf, and then we'll redeem Rin's channel points for feeling fortunate. Martyr of Sands coming down for our opponent. All right, Rin. What do we got? What do we got? They've revealed their entire hand. So they're going to gain 15 life. All right, Rin. You will be recognized and honored as a community leader. You know what? That's awesome. Yeah, see, the thing about that, 4 dogs, is often people don't concede to that anymore. Trying to remember exactly how to do it. So I just made your fortune come true. I'm recognizing you as one of our community leaders by promoting you to mod. Anthony. That was terrible. Alright, well, there's that. Can't really attack into a 4/4 Flying Angel token, so... Thank you, Ren. I really appreciate your presence. I know you don't really play Magic, so I really thank you for hanging out, putting some eyes on the channel, and, you know, just being you. So... This is no bueno. We need a Walking Ballista bad. Or Heliod. Hey y'all, I found Heliod. Oh no, they're pathing our... Mm. Mm. I should have gained life. I am not completely playing as tight as I could. But that's okay, because we have a second Spike Feeder in our hand, and now we know that their Path to Exile is gone. They have 2 Soul Wardens and a Johnny Pride mate and their own Heliod. So... Soul Warden and Soul Warden, I imagine. I got nothing I want to do this turn. Okay, so Soul Sisters on the battlefield. We've got 8 coming our way. We'll take it. Because we have another Spike Feeder. Are they going to make me? Yeah, they're going to make me. Alright, so essentially what I'm doing here is just gaining enough life that I can start moving some counters around. Make our creatures all arbitrarily large. Alright, so our opponent saw reason and was aware that we were at infinite, and 4 dogs, thank you. Get that hydration in. Alright, so Soul Sisters, huh? Not sure exactly how to go about fighting this deck. Oh, snap! Let's find out, 4 dogs. I'm glad you stepped back and saw that. Because I did not redeem your fortunate. So let's go back over to Stream Manager. I did redeem Hydrate. I did redeem Ren's. Feeling fortunate. Let's redeem 4 dogs. Okay, 4 dogs in a horse suit. Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely. I really appreciate you spending your minutes here with me. Thank you so much, and I hope you continue to spend your minutes wisely. Because they are worth more than money. All right, let's get sideboarding. I want the paths. And I want Hex Drinker. Oh, Four Dogs is feeling fortunate once more. All right, well, let me finish this. And we'll pull another one. That hand is nice. I'm excited about that. We got another feeling fortunate for Four Dogs in a horse suit here. Gonna go ahead and click complete, and you can't steal second base and keep 1 foot on first. That is hilarious. I like that. Right? Okay, well, let's get this Temple Garden going. Boom. Yeah, Four Dogs feeling extra fortunate. He's mulling to 6. I get it now. Walking Ballista is going to kill our Arbor Elf. Boo hiss. Alright, no mana acceleration for us. We got to do it the old-fashioned way. 1 land at a time. Oh, I never went anywhere. I just have decided to finish the second league instead of just running away. Kudos, okay. Thank you for hopping on by. How are you today? We're doing pretty good. Just playing some Heliod combo here. Our round's not been great. This round's been pretty good. We did get game 1 against Soul Sisters. But we've been 1-2ing it up a lot tonight. Lots and lots of 1-2s. Alright, so our opponent's going to start being able to activate Castle Ardenvale and make that magic happen. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and play Ariok Champion before we cast Collected Company. I think getting those extra triggers and those extra +1/+1 counters are awesome. Plus getting this extra land out of the way off the top of our library is also a good idea, thanks to that Path to Exile. Here comes Soul Warden, gonna start making problems for us. Wow, we are drawing so many lands. That is just fine. Conclave Mentor and Spike Feeder. Maybe they don't have another Path to Exile. They do have another path to exile. All right. Don't really need the other land. Go ahead and put that there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't put that evil on me. Kudos. Yes, actually. I do a subscriber deck list appreciation stream at the end of each month. This month it's going to be on the 24th. What I do is I ask for my subscribers to support or to submit either through the Discord channel, through direct message, some way, somehow, get me a link for a deck and let me know that that is something they would like me to play for them. I've actually played a couple of JP's lists. You'll see him here. He's hanging out as Snake Eyes. Well, I do mana traders, so I will be able to rent whatever. That's not going to be an issue. That's the day after release. Let's see. They're the same thing, so. Oh, Rin. That's exactly what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Okay, so we are going to shock. Give Conclave Mentor lifelink. Shine it up real nice. Turn it sideways. All right, bud. And get it path to exiled. Okay. They are running hot with the path to exiles, but that's okay. That's all the cards in their hand. They're ripping top decks. We're ripping top decks. We have a god and a 2/2. They have a castle and a 1/1. Boom. Here we go. If they put the old double blocks on us, that's fine. Gain the 2 life. Put those counters on the Conclave Mentor. That'll end up killing all of their life gain sources, which means whenever they may or may not draw their angel token producers, we can start making that a less fortunate situation for us, or less than not great situation. Let's go ahead and get this Temple Garden out of the way. Man, I shouldn't have even said anything about it. Kudos, are you a subscriber yet? And draw a good card. Horizon Canopy. Oh my goodness. That's an Arbor Elf. Okay. Dupe and dupe. They can't make an angel yet. Yeah, you gotta be a tier 1 subscriber. Blue Magic Guy, what's up? How are you doing tonight, bud? I hope all is well with you. Oh, yeah. You did mention it. I don't know if you sent me that list yet. I think you said you were going to on Discord. Oh, man. I don't even want to give them the chance to block this with Angel Token, but it'll make our Conclave Mentor better. I think we'll wait. I think we'll have to put a couple of counters on Arbor Elf before we're able to turn it sideways as well. Oh. Okay, well, they're making me turn it that way. That's unfortunate for me. Turn an Arbor Elf into my lone action here. We got 4-5, though. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, but good golly, is it punishing with those decks whenever you do mess up. Alright, we've drawn so many lands. Let's draw some spells. Let's draw some companies. Let's go. Oh, man. Walking Ballista and Conclave Mentor? Really? I'm only going to get Conclave Mentor. I don't want to... Man. Such disappoint. You're going to block with their Angel. Put some counters on Conclave Mentor, though. This is... We need better... I was very happy to see the collected company, but very disappointed in the way it turned out. All right. Yeah, if I don't get anything that is super appealing, because I mean, honestly, I don't have anybody's lists yet. Nobody has submitted anything yet, so... Kuda seemed interested, but they need to subscribe first. I'm going to send an email out tomorrow through Twitch to all of the subscribers to this channel, because a lot of them were gifted subs, so they may or may not be aware 100% that they are subscribers. And here's where the game turns foul. Gonna get at us for 8 here. We're not going to be able to do anything about it. There's a spike feeder. Let's go. Alright, well, we've established that we have infinite life. And 2 arbitrarily large creatures. If only we had trample. We're flying. Certainly not losing to damage anymore, though. I see you also have an arbitrarily large beast. Yeah. If we can hit our walking ballista that's on the bottom of our library, then we're good. So... let's get rid of that thing. I should have given them lifelink. Doesn't matter. I do, but they don't have trample. So having infinite power doesn't do anything for me. As long as they have the ability to put up 2 blockers a turn, which they currently don't because of Castle Ardenvale's restrictions. But if we had trample, we'd be able to crush this game. Get rid of the Pride Mate. Give this thing lifelink. Give this thing lifelink. They certainly don't have anywhere near infinite life, and we have established that we do. So, here we are. But our opponents have outs, so they're trying to play more. That is an excellent observation, 4Dogs. You're absolutely right. I should have. Okay. They are thinning their deck as much as possible to try to find their outs. We're at the point where we're actually getting them to block with angel tokens. I would love to see a walking ballista. Yeah, I mean, we have infinite power, but we don't have trample. Now they need 3 creatures. Regardless, here we have well established our infinite loop, and now we have 3 creatures that are big enough to threaten every turn. So there's another Speaker of the Heavens, so they can make 2 creatures a turn. Come on, dude. Yeah, that is in fact pretty bad sportsmanship. That's okay. They don't have to be a good sportsman. Nowhere in the rules does it say an opponent has to be a good sportsman. And we're kind of running up against closer to the end point here. Save targets. Always yield. So we'll do that for a second. They went and got the other speakers, so now they are making 3 creatures a turn. Yes. Game over. They were also drawing to Heliod Ballista. Alright. Sweet. You won the die roll. Excellent. We won the die roll. This is not super great. We do have two Ariok champions. We do have the combo everything going on with it, so I think we will keep this actually. This hand is keepable. So welcome to round 5 of our second league tonight with Green-White Company. We are currently 1-3, fighting for our life and 50 play points. We have hit some rough matchups tonight, but we are not letting it discourage us. We are keeping our head high, gaining infinite amounts of life and dealing infinite amounts of damage. So welcome to Antog's Den. I hope you all enjoy your time. We've got a Verdant Catacombs coming down on turn 1. I'm not going to crack it yet because I want our opponent to not be sure what we're on. Let's go get a Temple Garden now anyway, because Chromatic Star is the only play our Tron opponent is going to be making this turn. Got a Windswept Heath coming down. I think I am going to go ahead and get a Plains on this. And drop an Ariok Champion. Let's see what our draw step yields next turn, but Eladamri's Call, sorry. I still confuse that. Is likely going to be our play next turn. I'd like to see a Arbor Elf or one of our Noble Hierarchs, Utopia Sprawl, something like that, so that we can get a little bit further ahead on mana. Ancient Stirrings from our opponent. They don't have a generic floating. They just got a green. All right, they are getting a tower. I do appreciate our opponent's attention to detail, keeping their Tron lands the same set. Skyclave Apparition. That's a good card. I kind of want to snatch the Chromatic Sphere with it. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, though, so I don't think we should do it. We should definitely just go ahead and attack first. Probably going to play Horizon Canopy, and then Ariok Champion number 2. Let's just stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. I don't know which plan. I said 2 or 3 of them. Eladamri's Call for Heliod or Skyclave Apparition to get the Chromatic Sphere, or Ariok Champion. Looks like getting the Chromatic Sphere might have been the right play, though. Nah. Our opponent's digging for land. Clawing for land. Scratching for land. It's not going to be there. It's there. They had it the whole time. Come on, let's be real. There's no way they didn't. Alright, well, we're looking at Tron from our opponent here. So I'm not as eager to run this Heliod combo out. I do, however, really like this Ranger Captain. And since we already have the combo, in hand, I think this is going to go get an elf. So that we have that extra mana, because It feels pretty good. It has its moments. Um, there are a lot of things that it has trouble with. Heavy disruption is one of them. Thought seizes. Jund was a nightmare. I hated playing against Jund a few rounds ago. But it does feel really good. It does feel really powerful. I need more experience with the mulligan decisions. That's one of the weakest points of my game so far. I do also need more practice and knowledge about what feels good in the sideboard. I've run a lot of games with this exact 75, so after this, I should have a pretty good impression of what I want moving forward, and I also should have sacrificed this Ranger Captain of Eos so they couldn't Karn us. But I didn't. Ranger Captain's really good. Preventing our opponent's non-creature spells is crucial. Wonder what our opponent's going to do. Well, that's disappointing. I definitely should have already done that. Alright, they're going to go get a creature that they can play for 5 mana. I don't think there's anything. Walking Ballista. Awesome. It's exactly what they should have gotten. Just going to pop it off. Yeah, see, I don't know. A lot of people have been calling this deck the Boogeyman, though, so I was kind of intrigued to try to figure out why they're calling it that. What's the play? I really want to get Heliod onto the battlefield, but I think we have to Skyclave Apparition Karn. That was their play. They'll get to Walking Ballista, kill it, but we have another Apparition to kill the Walking Ballista. Maybe I'm getting too interactive. Yeah, there's a lot of different red-black decks running around right now. We've dodged a good bit of them, though. We did play against the Obosh red deck, Elves, Jund, and Soul Sisters this round, but I guess we're going to hit something weird like Soul Sisters in the 0-3 bracket. That's one of those decks that takes a lot of really good knowledge and luck to do more than 3-2. But a lot of that could be said about any deck in Modern. I mean, this one as well, so... Modern's just a fun place. Hey, you know what beats Infinite Life? Ulamog. Ulamog beats Infinite Life. Alright, so we're going to rip a land off the top here. It doesn't look like a land to me. Alright, well that's the game. If we'd have ripped a land, we would have been able to play our Heliod, take one shot from Ulamog. Alright, so Damping Sphere for sure. 3 paths. Ranger Captain, and we'll just cut the spike feeders altogether. Because they aren't infinite. They're not... our opponent is not afraid of the infinite combo. We need infinite life gain combo. We need the infinite damage combo. Sure, that does give us power with Conclave Mentor, but we don't have enough time to assemble that combo before they Tron. So we really need a good Utopia Sprawl Arbor Elf hand here. Really could use some help from the deck. These rounds have not given us very good openers. Our 7-card hands have been pretty slow. So we've had a lot of mulligans. Opponent is doing a lot of sideboarding here. Which creature activated abilities are you concerned about? I suppose our opponent's Walking Ballista. Yeah, I don't think there's enough to warrant it. We're already kind of tight on what we need to pull out as well. Because, like, Damping Sphere plus Utopia Sprawl doesn't really... Is it really a good combo? We're going to keep this hand anyway because it's got Heliod, Conclave Mentor, Collected Company going for it. Hopefully we can just make it work. All right, well, there's a Heliod on turn 2. I don't know. Do we Damping Sphere? If we draw a land, I think we do Damping Sphere. Yeah. All right. Well, we shock ourselves here. We're going to cast Conclave Mentor first. And then Damping Sphere. That means Temple Garden's only going to be able to produce a colorless. But since we have this Horizon Canopy, we're going to be able to company anyway. And the damage it does to them is way less than the damage it's doing to us. Unless, of course, they have a Nature's Claim, which they definitely could. So Wilt is what the cool kids are playing nowadays. All right. Let's go. Well, I think we actually do this. And then we'll put an upkeep stop. Let's draw land. All right, Kudos. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you for being here. Don't know if you're a follower yet. If you aren't, hit that follow button on your way out. I'd really appreciate it. And I really hope to see you again in the future. So a Tron opponent hitting green generic. And then passing priority. All right. Got the concession. They saw the writing on the wall. They knew the ballista was there. Bingo. Let's go to game 3. Come on. Let's go. Trade that out. Trade that out. All right. Man. Opponent mulligan to 6 as well. All right. I think this is way better than 6 was. Should have kept the hierarch. Oh, well. That's fine, though. Let's see how many Tron pieces they have. Okay. so they are going to get to Tronus. Hoorah. Let's play Ranger, upkeep, stop. Let's grab Arbor Elf with this one. Hex Drinker's a good option, but see how this goes. This into Arbor Elf Damping Sphere. Seems pretty good. Let's get some more lands. All right, well, here we are. I think we've made the right sequence. Unfortunately, I think Damping Sphere locks us off of white mana, thanks to Utopia Sprawl. But if they wilt here, yay! All right. Cool. Huh. I don't know if Utopia Sprawl is supposed to get around Damping Sphere like that. I'm gonna pretend it didn't. That's weird. I'm gonna make a note of it and see what the internet says. Because that is certainly weird. Because the way Sphere is worded, it would lead me to believe that Utopia Sprawl would not work. But it is. So, huh. We get there? Yay! We got there! We kicked, clawed, and scraped our way into the 2-3. I didn't know that we were going to be able to make it. Deck is good. Deck is good. I think that I could play it better, for sure. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to be playing more of it. Likely what I'm going to be doing in the Mana Traders series this month, which is Modern. I need to actually get some games in there. But real big shout out to Canosa and let's see, Canosa 83, Nugget FTW, Snake Eyes MTG. Thank you guys, all of you, for resubscribing. Salty Lock dropped off the 500 bits right off the bat. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. We don't have any new follows, but I do want to thank Four Dogs in a Horsesuit and Snake Eyes and Rin Found Serenity for interacting through the channel points. Really like that. The Feeling Fortunate requests is something I really enjoy fulfilling. So to every one of you, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, folks. I hope y'all had a good time. I did. Wish we could have gotten a better record, but, you know, sometimes that's the way it goes. So I really appreciate everyone being here. Hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, whichever platform we're on. And, yeah, I'll see you later.